Let's see what you think it's soft and smooth. You better think this through. So let's see what you can do. I know it on the side. I'm never rolling down. Don't like to waste my time. No. So don't try me one more time. Yeah. I'm so bright that I can't turn it down. I want to be devoted, just let me slow me down. Oh yeah, someone has to go. You can wait, make me feel notice, 'cause I deserve you. So tired thinking they got me figured out. You think it could go? Yeah. Guess I don't think so. No. I'm really disappointed that I can't turn it out. I'm not your baby, devoted, just let me slow me down. Oh yeah, someone has to go. You can wait, make me feel notice, 'cause I deserve you.
Just a few minutes. Listen to the music in the meantime. I am preparing my tea and I'll be right on. Got it all together now. Hi, Judge Dre. Let's see here. Here's my tea bag. Free Will Defender, Indigenous, Black Caesar, Zero. Greetings, everyone. Hey, this beat go nice. What is this? Ah, like a queen. Man, this is a very nice beat. Good evening, everyone, and hello, greetings. It's your girl, Rainy Woman. Welcome to all of my new supporters, and welcome back to all of my returning supporters. So, you all see the title of the stream, Can You Own Your Crazy? This is basically for my fellow sisters. This content right here, you fellows are definitely welcome, but here and now, I just kind of want to talk to my sisters, right? I want to talk to my kindred energies. And Cluster B Free Me, like I said in the description, is a content creator here on YouTube. Some people are familiar with her and some are not. But she inspired me to do this stream because of just how she truly shows up. So I had the opportunity to become acquainted with her, shall I say familiar with her last year. And when I became familiar with Cluster B, it was through through her doing what she does best. Well, one of the things that she does best, which is roasting. Boy, let me tell you, I don't think you've heard a roast. I don't think you've heard a roast until you've heard a roast from Cluster B Free Me. I mean, I like a good roast myself. I do. And but her wordplay, along with her such a strike she has. I mean, she's just unapologetic. bold, unapologetically, unapologetically a cluster, unapologetically, um, just unapologetically raw, and she owns all of her rawness. Shalom, my brother, Master Moshe. Shalom. Hi, I turned 17 in December, 17 a.m. out loud in the streams. Andrew Tuggle, you are not allowed, and if 17 and under, you're not allowed, so I am removing you. And I don't know if you're a troll or not, but my content is not, this is not a child-friendly channel by any means. So no, you're not welcome, okay? You can listen, but you cannot comment, period. My content, my streams are not for 17 and younger. I am an adult, I am a grown woman, and I do mature content. Respectful, but mature content. So anyway, most people that are familiar with Cluster B Free Me, they are familiar with her, you know, through her rawness. Quite often, she's known for, you might want to say beefy. Um, but one thing about Cluster B Free Me is, like I said, she will say that she grew up. Moshe, shalom, my brother. She will say that she grew up in a dysfunctional environment, and she owns it. She will say, you know, that she's done time, that she has served time, and she recognizes that when she is upset and when she is at odds with someone, she goes all in. She acknowledges and she recognizes that when she is angry, when she is upset, and she's at it with someone, um, and she is in her reaction mode, she sees nothing but red. And so for anyone to get in her way and try to step in when all she sees is red is like a waste of time. She can acknowledge, you know, and she is receptive to someone disagreeing with her. That's something else that I like about her, because she's receptive to someone disagreeing with her, whether she acts upon it or not. She can at least acknowledge that. But the way that she shows up is like no pretenses. Pretty much what you see is what you get. So there's no being shocked. There's no being taken aback by what she may say or what she may do or how she may react to something, because she owns it. Even if it's her crazy, she owns it. And as women, being emotional, especially when we are in our feminine energy, as women, we have our own kind of crazy. We do. We have our own kind of emotional, in some instances it might seem like emotional instability, but we all have the ability to quote unquote pop off, right? Really? No, there will be no hell trumping. No, there's no hell trumping. Trolls. There'll be no hell trumping over here. But so my question, is like, what would it take? What does it take for us as women to show up this boldly? Of course, okay, so if you saw the thumbnail, if you recognize the thumbnail that I placed up, the hyena with the with the carcass of an animal. I chose that thumbnail because, like I said, Cluster B Free Me, she self professes to be a head hyena. She's not trying to disguise herself anyway otherwise. And when she's digging her heels in the sand, when she's coming for you, she's coming for you with everything that she has, unapologetically, boldly, courageously, with everything that she has. And she intends to leave with the carcass. And she intends you to leave as a carcass. So, and you know what? In my opinion, she's unbiased because she will, in my opinion, she is as fair as she can possibly be, or she tries to be fair, and she recognizes, boy, this Trumptastic. We got Trumptastic, Trumplificent, you know. Thank you, DOD and Monster Moshe. She's even acknowledged that she may sometimes be very reactionary and she may react to things too soon. Or she may attack someone prematurely, right? And she will own that. So I'm not saying that it is okay to just be wilding out, right? But what I do want to say is that it is totally fair and it is totally okay for you to be true to who you are, to own it, ladies, to own it, and to give people the opportunity to make decisions about you and their dealings with you based upon the truth of you and not the facade of you. So can you own, can I own our crazy? Can you take the time when it comes to relationships? Can you be patient enough and allow others patience? They are all coming up in here right now, aren't they? Wow, thank you. I'm glad you're here, Monster Moshe. But can you give people the time? Hey, Sierra. What's going on, darling? To get to know you're crazy. And seeing you're crazy is not I know, right, Moshe? Saying you're crazy is not to be negative or to have a negative connotation. It can, it can be extreme, right? But the thing is, the things that make you who you are on your good days and your bad days, your whole emotional and mental and spiritual spectrum of who you are. Can you be patient? Can we be patient enough for people to get to know us and us to get to know them through this range of our emotional spectrum before you make a decision and before they make a decision to commit to you? Before you commit to each other, before you share your body, before you make babies, right? Before you meet the whole family, before you meet the whole family, before they meet your whole family. On your own, can you acknowledge? Can you own your own crazy? Can you recognize your emotional spectrum, your whole emotional range? When you are who you are by yourself and who you are around others and who you are in trials and tribulations, who you are in triumph in your victorious ways. Welcome, Dame Christopher. Hmm? Can we really face all of who we are? Kind of goes back to the video I did about our nakedness. Nakedness of who you are as a person. Indigenous Beauty says, and it's good to see you, sis. That's what's missing nowadays. Taking that time to get to know yourself and others. It would save you a lot of trouble and heartaches. Absolutely. I completely agree. Completely agree. And so another reason why I wanted to put her name in the title um, is because, too, it's very easy to acknowledge her for her beefing and her roasting. It's very easy to acknowledge her for being at odds with someone. Matter of fact, it is too easy. Quite honestly, when it comes to a sisterhood, when it comes to women coming together, I believe that we need a cluster B freely. We need someone who can, we need someone who will crack whips. We need someone who is raw. We need someone who can have a stronger, heavier voice and persona sometimes than those of us who are more mild mannered like myself. You know, we just do. Like we don't need just one type of sister. We don't need just one type of woman. You know what I'm saying? Not when see over. Not when we're not all the same anyway, right? And in order to bring out like the best in all of us. And this sister is a very intelligent woman. Don't let her rowdiness fool you. She's a very intelligent woman. And her vocabulary, her vernacular is extensive. She has a lot to offer. She has a lot to offer those around her besides her rowdiness. And as women, no matter our personality, look at this, y'all. Would you look at this? This is wild. Indigenous Beauty again says, true reigning woman, that's why I go hard for her. I'm a mild-mannered person, but we definitely need all kinds of other Black women that brings different things to the table. We all can learn from each other. Bingo. Again, exactly, exactly. So I'm not going to be on here much longer. I just wanted to pose this thought for us while also acknowledging her is owning all of who you are, including our crazy, growing from that, growing in that and from that without running from that. Because you know, we can't, one thing that we cannot do, ladies, one thing is that we cannot run from ourselves. We can transform, we can grow, but what we cannot do is we cannot run and we cannot hide from ourselves. Whenever you try to hide who you are, whenever just because a different way of being will make others more comfortable or more accepting of you, right? What happens is when a different part of you look at this. Wow. Thank you. Gosh, wow. Is when something in your emotional spectrum shows up that was unexpected, it can cause others to be less understanding because you were trying to hide it. You were trying to cover it up. When you should, when all along the thing that you should be is you should be open and honest. That's right, Moshe. You tell them. So I offer this. Good to see you, Hyphy. So I offer this, my sisters. Own all of who you are. Your circumstances and your past does not define you. They don't define your destiny, but they don't have to be your secret either. Own all of who you are. I'm owning all of who I am. I'm strong. I'm weak. I'm soft. I'm hard. I'm timid. I'm a whole range. I own it. Let's, sisters, I encourage you. I encourage you to own all of who you are. Boldly, unapologetically, but moldable. Moldable and growing always. All right. Oh my goodness. Wow. The trolls are like rolling in like that's wow, okay. So listen, everyone, that's the message for today. Thank you all for coming. I'm gonna go through the chat really quickly again to make sure I got everyone. I know I saw Shan come in. Shan, greetings. My sister said, much love to you, Rain and Woman. I love how you stand in your truth when people try to shade you. Like the video you did where you were saying, now what? I died and got my life. Right. We shall hold the line. Thank you. Hold the line for me, guys, because these trolls like rolling in like crazy, aren't they? So all that spamming and trolling will get you blocked. That's right, Moshe. Let's see. Silva said, I wish I had a sister like Cluster growing up. One thing I can pretty much guarantee, I think, Silva, is if you had a sister like Cluster B growing up, you would, especially with your energy, oh my God, you would never have a dull moment, and I see trouble. I shudder to think. I shudder to think what the house would be like with you and Cluster B in the same house. I shudder to think. DC, the Purple Diva, so this happens to me, says the trolls are just bored. Y'all trolls ain't stopping nothing. We don't support your buffoon president. Okay, let's see. So I think I'm all caught up. Okay, I am. So I'm all caught up on the chat room. Everyone, thank you for coming. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your evening. Oh yeah, she's been popping up everywhere today. I'll be like, y'all bitches. Yes. Oh yeah, she's been popping up everywhere today. We have some strong brothers up in here. We have zero tolerance for you trolls and buffoons. Right. Trolls get sniped. Auntie Cluster will get them. Right. Just as Charles, it's good to see you. Silva said, I'll be like, y'all bitches keep talking. I'm calling Cluster. That is right. That is right. So once again, the hat man. Yes, apes do have jobs. And the number one job that apes have is to get rid of you. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone, I'm going to take us out with a song, of course, and you all have yourself a great evening. And what am I going to pick? What am I going to take us out with? I think I'm going to try this. I think I remember this. Do I want to try this one? Yeah, let's try this one. We'll go out with this. To the left street, cross the
street, you make it hard to leave. Telling secrets in the dark world, drink the whiskey. I'm falling sick in me, but you're all that I want. Could you let me in? The last drink was the last drink, but I don't wanna leave. I wanna get closer, I want to sleep over. I wanna get closer, it's not over. Yeah, we can go back to my place. Cause I don't wanna waste my precious time. So let's go back to my place. Leave it on for the night, let's take it. I love it, how you touch me. I love it, how you look at me in my place. I don't wanna waste my precious time. Should've last kiss, was the last kiss. Make it all for you to leave. Tell secrets in between sheets. I don't want you to leave. I'm falling sick in me, but you're already on to let me in. The last drink was the last drink, but I don't want to leave. I wanna get closer, I want it to be over. I wanna get closer, it's not over. Yeah, we can go back to my place. Cause I don't wanna waste my precious. So let's go back to my place. Leave it on for the night, let's take it. I love it, how you touch me. I love it, how you look at me in my place. I don't waste my precious. Don't waste my precious time. Come back to my place. Don't waste my precious time. Come back to my place. Don't waste my precious time. Come back to my place. Don't waste my precious time. Come back to my place. I wanna get closer. I want this to be over. Wanna get closer. It's not over. Yeah, we can go back to my place. Cause I don't wanna waste my precious. So let's go back to my place. It's only for the night, let's take it. I love it, how you touch me. I love it, how you look at me in my place. I don't wanna waste my precious.